And we are live. Good evening, everybody. Good evening to you. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? All right. I hope you are doing great. I hope you are okay. I hope you are doing beautiful. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the last day of the 0 to 1 million graphic designers program. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. So, like what I'm saying will be coming out, just the volume is reduced, so don't worry. All right, welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome to the 0 to 1 million graphic designers program. All right, let's start joining. Let's start joining. Let's start joining. Let's start joining. All right. Tonight is going to be great. I believe it's going to be a beautiful experience tonight. Let's get the numbers up. BY, if you are joining, if you can hear me loud and clear, let me know in the chat session. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know in the chat session you can hear me. Let me be sure you can hear me. All right. Let the numbers keep coming up. Let the numbers keep coming up. Come on, come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. It's the last day. Last day. Last day is always a powerful experience. Always powerful. It's always beautiful. It's always great. It's always crazy. All right, you guys can hear me. I see the feedback. Thank you, Dobson Empire. Thank you, Adeleke John. I see you. I see all of you. Okay, Dobson from Ghana. Great, great, great. Welcome, Dobson. Good to have you here right now. Good to have you here right now. All right. Let's keep joining, guys. Let's keep joining. Let's go ahead and keep joining. If you can't, go ahead and remind other persons to join the call right now. Tell them that we are live. We are live. Can go. We can go and share the link on your WhatsApp status and everywhere. Go ahead and do that before we kick off with the session tonight. All right, let's do that very quickly. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, great, great one, guys. All right, beautiful. We are ready. I am ready, and I hope you are ready too. This night is going to be the best of experiences. It's going to be crazy, it's going to be massive, it's going to be beautiful. All right, and if you don't miss out on this, I want you to stay put. I have a lot for you for tonight, and I promise you we will not still be staying very long. Okay, I want to give more persons time to join the call, so I'll give a couple of minutes, 2 3 4 minutes, and then we begin for tonight. So right now you can go ahead and tell every other person on the group that we are live. We are live on YouTube, and now is the time. Now is the time to spend with the Apostle of Design. Now is the time to learn and hear from the Apostle of Design. All right, let's do that very quickly. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's bring all our friends. Come with 5 of your friends. Come with 5 persons from the group, and let's get on with tonight. All right. I'll be waiting for that. While I'm waiting for that, make sure you just keep dropping where you are joining the call from. Okay, wherever you are joining this call from right now, drop it in the chat section. I've already seen those says from Ghana. All right, thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you for complimenting the hoodie and the cap. Okay, yeah. So Dobson, I see you from Ghana. You guys drop in where you are joining the call from. Let's do that one last time for today. Let's do that one last time. Wherever you're joining the call from, let me know in the chat session so I can give you a shout out and congratulate you for being here for the third day of this beautiful program. All right, let's do that very quickly. Wow. Okay, Peter, I see you. Dobson, I see you from Ghana. John, I see you from Ilorin, Nigeria. I see you, Peter Austin from Plateau State. Awesome, beautiful one. I see Zoe from Imo State, Nigeria. Great, great. I love the energy. Who else? Who else? Can we get some in Ghana? Okay, you want some of the who this? You can send me a message later, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the and the face caps. All right. Let's keep joining, guys. I'm waiting for more of the feedbacks. Where are you joining the call from? Where are you joining us from tonight? Where are my where are my South African friends? Where are my Switzerland friends? Where are my London friends? Where are you guys? Are you guys on the call? Usman from Lagos. Great, great, great. Good to have you here, Usman. I see you again. I think I've noticed you from the first day and also the second day. Welcome. I'm happy you made it through to last day. All right. Welcome, Usman. Welcome. Tonight is going to be glorious. I can promise you that it's going to be beautiful. You will learn a lot of things. In fact, this night will be the major transformation time for you. So you should not miss out. Should not miss out. Kenny, I see Kenny from Lagos. Kenny, good to have you here. I see Oluwafemi from Ilorin. Oluwafemi, is good and beautiful to have you here. I celebrate you big time. I see Joshua from Ibadan. See Joshua from Ibadan. Welcome, welcome, Josh. Welcome, Josh. Good to have you here. Welcome. All right. I think we've probably elapsed our 4 minutes that I said I'll be giving for other persons to join the call. It's time for us to kick off. So very quickly, I'll be sharing my screen, right? Why we are other persons are joining the call. I don't want anybody to miss out on this. So I want you right now to pay close attention. Make sure you have your blank sheet of paper ready. Okay. Extreme, I see you from Edo. Jesse, I see you from Edo. Welcome. And make sure you have your blank sheet of paper ready and you are ready to embark on this beautiful journey to learn and take action. I love practical sessions. If you've been to any of my sessions before now, you know that I love really, really practical sessions. And that is what I'm here to do here today. I don't just like to talk. If I talk, you might not take action. So I love to see you take action. That's why I mostly love physical events or long video sessions where I get to make sure we are taking actions. And that is why over time I've only taken time to do private coaching and mentorship because I know that I have a direct access to you and I'll make sure that you take action. That is where my focus lies. If you are not taking action and we are not seeing results, then I'm not doing anything for you. And that is why I've always avoided major and general trainings. All right, because even if I'm to do that, I love to work with a very small number of persons. Chukuma, I see you from Ebonyi. Welcome. I love to work with a small number of persons so that I can account for each of you and make sure that I am seeing the growth you are experiencing and make sure you are also betting those results. All right, so tonight is going to be one of those nights and I want to be getting the feedback in the chat session. All right, I want to be getting all of your feedbacks in the chat session. Are we ready to go? If you are ready to go for tonight, I want you to drop in the side the chat session. I am ready to go. If you are ready to go, drop it in the chat session. I am ready to go. Drop it in the chat session. I am ready to go, and then we'll kick off for the night. I am ready to go, and we kick off for the night. Beautiful. I am ready to go. I am ready to go. I see it, guys. I see it. Beautiful one. I see it. I am ready to go. Beautiful. I have it, and then it means we are ready to go. Very quickly, I will be presenting my. I will share my screen. All right. I'll be sharing my screen. Okay. Let me prepare my screen. Okay. I hope you are ready for this. All right. I believe you can see my. Okay, you can't. Not yet. I believe now in the next three, two, one. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. You can see my screen right now. Yes. If you can see my screen, okay, you guys can see my screen. I've already gotten the feedback. If you can see it, I want more feedbacks. If you can see my screen, let me know you can see my screen. Let me know you can see my screen. And then we go ahead. Okay. John, thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. Great one. Great one. Okay. You guys can see my screen. All right. Let's carry on. Okay, I would not want us to lose anything, so I'm going to just keep the screen like this. All right, beautiful. You guys can see my screen. All right, so once again, we are back to this design to attraction to sales. Design to attraction to sales. All right, and very quickly, I did an introduction. My name is Danny Amara. I come the Apostle of Design. I believe everyone here already knows that. Okay, I'm a product designer, been here in the graphic design space for more than 6 years now. All right, sorry, for more than 6 years now. Okay, I'm a branding and a sales strategist. I love sales so much. I might just be the only designer you know that is into sales and understands the sales game very, very well. All right, I love sales. Like, I know that without sales we can't do anything, but then I love it. I love sales. All right. So I'm the founder and chief technical officer, CTO of AMD Studios. Okay. I'm the vice chancellor. Yes, I'm a vice chancellor. I own an academy called the AMD Studios Design Academy. That's my design academy. I just certified the students day before yesterday, and they really did great. We had a number of we had about 20 students. We have more than, okay, in entry, but we graduated with about 20 students who are doing great in design. In the design academy, we don't just touch mobile design, we touch both smartphone design, laptop design with your laptop, logo design, and how to make money, handling sales objections, and how to negotiate, how to content. We handle content creation, we handled psychology of pricing. We looked at a lot of things from different professors and tutors that we brought in to come and teach our students. It was a beautiful experience, and I can tell you that it helped the students. The students who came in are doing great and massive stuff. Okay, upon graduation, even before we graduated, all of them, a lot of them were already getting gigs and making so much money already. Even before they graduated, for now, I can't tell you when the next batch of the academy will begin. We are planning towards it. We are putting together. We want to make sure that it's better than the first one we had, and it's going to be fully packaged, beautiful experience. The whole journey, everybody they always love it. I can tell you, if you see their testimonials, you know that what I'm saying is no joke. All right, so and I'm the lead designer at State Court. Can check out State Court on Instagram, Twitter. Beautiful company, an affiliate platform that has more than 100,000 users, paid out millions of dollars to their users for the great work they are doing. And of course, I'm a Christian. Okay, I'm a strong Christian. So now over to the next thing. Let's dive in. The story. I'm about to share a little story with you now about me, about me, and about a couple of other persons. All right, so I want you to pay very close attention. We are going to dive in to the main practical and hands-on part of this experience. Make sure you have your paper and your book ready. All right, it's about to get hotter in here. All right, so here is me, two, three, that's 4 years ago, 2018, I believe, yeah, 4 years ago. All right, here is me, sorry, 5 years ago. All right, here is where I used to sit with my elder brother, and we are trying to figure out life. We're trying to work. We are trying to find. We are still in the working stage, building stage. We tried that. Then I used to be a designer. Of course, I was already a designer, but then I never knew design could make me so much money like I am making today. Okay, and we will sit. I'll sit at the plastic chair, you sit at the other side, and we'll just stay there, kept building, learning new stuff. I'll listen to him, he'll advise me, he will tell me and update me on the new opportunities he's seen and all of that. And this is where we practically stayed to build. Practically stayed to build 218. Tough times. I got into school back then, and I wasn't even focused in school. I had 4 carryovers my first semester in the university. 4 carryovers. I was in the statistics course. I had 4 solid carryovers because I was busy trying to figure out how to make money. I tried a lot of other business models while I was still doing my design. Then I never knew that design could pay me so much. I tried network marketing. I tried local affiliate marketing. I tried selling physical products, going from one shop to the other, trying to sell products. I tried a lot of things. And with everything I tried, I was still at the same spot. I wasn't going, I wasn't seeing any money. The very first time that I made my first 100K, that was in that same 218, when I made my first 100K, was from mini importation. And that money, I spent every one of it trying to get myself a new phone. I kept changing my phone. I never understood the mystery or the psychology of money making and how to use the money you have made so that you can make more money for you. So I just spent it, I lavished it, and I was back to square one again. I was basically suffering. All right, until I realized that I could actually make something out of design. I decided to sit and study. I said to sit and get a mentor, a coach, and learn strategically and seriously from them. I was ready to pay whatever it takes. I was ready to do whatever it takes to learn and understand what will change my story. I tried all of these businesses, but little did I know that there was something I was still missing out. I didn't know how to practically sell any of those things that I put my hand or I went in to do. So it kept me on or at the same spot for a very long time. For months, I was just trying to figure out the little ones that were coming to go. I never understood the business of making money. And then I finally decided to take my design serious. And in the year during the COVID-19, I did a 1 year marathon of designing. I kept designing during that COVID-19. And what I did when I was designing was I designed, I put it out, I designed, nobody was paying me. I was making little, very little to no amount of money as a designer. Probably persons who want me to design for them. Then when I was still starting out, okay, will tell me, okay, I'll give you 500, or I will advertise you, or I will tell someone about you or refer you and all of that. And I was okay with that because I never knew there was more to this thing called design, right? But when I started understanding and discovering that there's a whole lot more to it, 2020 during the COVID experience, I sat down for that 1 year. I designed back to back, and I used every of my designs. Same thing that the other speaker mentioned it for yesterday. I use my designs to create content instead of just putting out I'm a designer and this and that. I use my designs to create content across all social media, and I was building my social media presence little by little. Then I used to host live sessions and talk about sales, how to make money, relevance, and all of that, even with the bad phone I had at the time. All right, so even in the midst of my struggling, I had to enjoy the process. And then fast forward to 2021, here is a workspace, me working in a very beautiful and strategic and awesome workspace. I have built over the years. I have learned awesome and beautiful things over the years, and design has just the way you're seeing it now. Design has just started changing my life. Okay, 2021 design has just started changing my life, and it is a wow experience. A wow experience, I must say. Okay, it's a wow experience. At the beginning, I never knew that design could give me this kind of opportunity. I never knew that design could open this kind of doors to me. And then I was just a graphic designer. And if you're in Nigeria and Africa, you understand being a graphic designer, person see even underrate you. They don't want to pay you more. Say when I say to do design is fine, I give them a price and say, why you give me this price for something I can even do and all of that. But I found a way to grow and also overcome this particular experience, this bad experience that we're always having as graphic designers. And I built a structure for myself. I've met a whole lot of persons do in the business space, top persons. Of course, if you know me or if you've been following me on Twitter, I've hosted Chris Do on Twitter before, and I'm even about to host him once again very soon. I'm not going to give dates. I hosted Chris Do on Twitter before. On Psychology of Price was a beautiful session that was last year. All right, and it was a massive session on Twitter Spaces. And over time, I've been growing and getting to have access to big persons, top persons in the business industry, all because of design, with just my design skill. All right, with just my design skill. So how did this thing happen to me? How did I scale from where I used to be to where I am now, making millions of naira and thousands of dollars as a designer? How did I do that? How did I do that? How did I scale? Right now, I can comfortably charge anybody 20, 25, 30. I've charged clients before 70,000 naira for just a flyer design. A flyer design. If you come to me to do a complete branding for you, by the time I give you my price list, either you take it or you leave it. And most persons take it because I've built that value for myself, and also I now understand how to negotiate and talk to these clients who are working up to me for any kind of service or anything. So how did I move from this here? How did I move from this right here to this in the course of 3 to 4 years? 3 to 4 years. And right now, if you've been following on Instagram, of course, you would have seen that I'm going here right now in my new place. I've built this good structure. You've seen my videos, you've seen my content, you've seen practically, you know, the apostle of design, because over the years, in the course of the process, I've built this thing for myself. And how did I do it? I've just been enjoying the process and growing and growing and growing. How did I do it? And how can you yourself move from 0 to 1 million as a graphic designer? How can you move from 100K to 1M as a graphic designer? How can you do that? How can you do that? Okay, this is why we are here. Right now, follow me very close. We are getting there. We are getting there. So, like I already said, if you go on Instagram, you see beautiful content, you see my structure, you see what I've been doing over the years on Instagram, how I'm growing and all of that. And you know that design has practically just started changing my life. I'm saying this just started changing my life because there's still more I'm about to do. This is just the beginning. I keep saying to myself every day, okay, even if it's been quite a long time, I start experiencing these big results. But this is just the beginning, because there is more. There is more I can do with design. Now, let me tell you about someone called Emanuela. Her name is Emanuela. And a couple of years back, I think it was last year, all right, she met me. And when she met me, she practically, when she heard I'm a designer, she practically thought I was one of those designers who didn't know what she was doing, just starting out, just like she was a designer too. But after when she had met me, she told me that she was not even seeing up to 150K in a year from her design business. She wasn't seeing up to 150K in a year from her design business. She wasn't seeing it. But after she took my program and mentorship, after she learned from me, after she followed me, this was what she was making in a couple of months. In a couple of months, you can see it's 816K. In a couple of months, not even in a year. In a couple of months, she was making this from just designing flyers and logos. Just a few videos, she was doing this. She's moved from charging 1K in naira as a designer, as a graphic designer, to charging bigger thousands, 10,000, 15,000 as a graphic designer. And she kept scaling up her price because she met me. She took my program and mentorship, and it changed her life. And what I told her earlier this year was, this year we are going to do nothing less than 2M. Okay, we are going to do nothing less than 2M. We are scaling from 2M, 3M, 4M for you. I told her this is what you are going to do, and it's a must. You must do this. If you don't do this, you are not my friend again. If you don't do this, you are not my mentee again. I'm not having anything to do with you. This is your minimum now. You've scaled up a little bit, and you should not relax where you are now, because there is more. There is more you can do. There's a whole lot more you can get. There's a whole lot money. There's more money you can make. There's a whole lot you can do with design, and this was the focus I gave to her. So what is the blueprint? What is that blueprint that I discovered and she has discovered? What is that blueprint that I myself have discovered and she has discovered, that is changing our lives? I've taught more than 5,000 persons. All right, I've taught more than 5,000 persons over the years, and a lot of these persons are making money. I said to bring one example. If I start giving examples, I can keep showing you persons that I've met, persons who are doing good, and the number will keep going and going and going and going and going, and you will see massive results that these guys have been doing, okay, over the months and over the years. All right, over the months and over the years. Now, what is the blueprint? What is the blueprint? Tonight I'm going to show you, because I don't want to keep us here for long. I don't even want to stay here up to an hour. And now it is time for you to take up that your empty sheet of paper, that your blank sheet of paper, and get ready to take action, because you'll be doing a lot of drawing and taking down right now. You'll be doing a lot of writing. So what is the blueprint? I'm going to share with you a couple of strategic things. I'm going to share with you two strategic things that you need to know. All right, in the course of the program, the first week I came and they've talked about some things that were similar. All everything they said are very important things if you want to scale. But now I'm making it practical. All right, indiscipline and all of that, they are very, very important, but I'm making it practical right now, because we have to be practical about it. All talk and no taking action and no practicality, you bring no result. All right, it will bring no result. So right now I'll be showing you two major things tonight, okay, or right now this call, and we'll be done for the night. All right, we'll be done. So first thing is this, your personal journey map. Okay, personal journey map. Stay with me closely. Your personal journey map. Okay, this is the first thing we will be touching tonight. Okay, personal journey map. First, you see who, what, and why. I want you to draw this thing you see now, this board right now, on not on the blank piece of paper I told you to bring, not there. You can draw it anywhere, or you take note of it. Who, what, and why. Who, what, and why. Who, what, and why. First, who are you? This is your personal journey map. So after now, the next exercise we'll be doing in a couple of minutes will help us to give an answer to this first question, or these three questions. Who are you? What problems are you solving? Okay, or what problem are you solving? That problem or problems. Okay, the screen is blurry. Please increase the quality of your video. Just check around there on YouTube. You see settings, and you see where you can increase the resolution. Increase it to something like 720p or 1080p, and you will have a better visual. All right, if there's any other problem, let me know in the chat section. So first is who are you? All right, second is what problem or problems are you solving, and the third is why is your problem, or sorry, why is your solution the best? why is your solution the best. So first thing is, who are you? Second thing is, what problem or problems are you solving? And the third is, why is your solution the best? If you can answer these three questions, okay, for yourself, then you are a step closer to being able to close bigger clients and high paying clients. Why you are still where you are is because you've not understood that you are still dealing with low budget clients, low ticket clients, and your goal now should be to go for the high ticket clients. And if you want to do that, you need to have a blueprint. You need to go back and discover who you are, what your offer is, and why your offer is the best in the market. All right, so write this down. After tonight's session, I want to still go back and look at this and give detailed answers. But for tonight, what we'll be doing from this is we'll be looking at the Alan Dean's marketing plan. Here is it. This is it. This is it. The Alan Dean's marketing plan. All right. So right now, I want you to take that blank sheet of paper I told you to bring. If you're not with any blank sheet of paper, take any paper you see around your book, okay, your notepad, and I want you to draw this table you are seeing right now on your screen. Okay, I want you to draw this table you are seeing right now on your screen. All right, I want you to draw it right now. While you are doing that, keep me updated in the chat session if you've done that. Okay, and in that table, there's going to be an empty column where you'll be listing out the services you want to offer as a designer. If it's graphic design, all of the services: graphic design, logo design, product product package design, branding, whatever business design related skill or creative related skill you want to offer. That is what the first blank space is for. Okay, okay, for the person saying your screen is blurry, you just have to increase your YouTube screen resolution and you will have a clearer screen. So check around there on the screen, you see a settings and you see where to increase quality, increase it to 720 or 1080p, and you will have a clearer visual. All right, I hope you do that, and I'm waiting for you to have a clearer visual right now. All right, so this is it. Here's the table. First, the first column, like I was saying, is for every services you are offering. All right, this is not a physical. I would have loved it to be like a Google Meet session, or with a very brief few number of persons that I will follow up. This is something I want to do after this session. I will give an opportunity for a few number of persons to come in, and I will look at everything you've drawn, and we'll work towards putting into action and how it can help you to scale. All right, so have this table. First column is for every offer you want to have as a designer. If it's graphic design, and list all of them: graphic design, logo design, branding, brand identity design, product packaging, sports design, blah blah blah, whatever skill it is, copywriting, social media management, every one of it. And then for every of these skills, now we will be rating them or be scoring them over 10. We'll be scoring them on the scale of 10. Okay, we'll be scoring them on the scale of 10 by the personal fulfillment, the value to market, and the profitability. For the persons that will do this after this session, I will let you know how you can you can use this to give yourself a better plan and build a structure that will help you scale. For the person saying that your video quality is in 144p, increase it if you want to have a clearer quality and if you want to see what I am showing you on the screen. So like I said, you'll be scoring every of those skills on a scale of 10. Okay, for the personal fulfillment, for the value to market, and the profitability. So let's say that you have graphic design. Okay, let's say you have graphic design as the first one. First thing I want to do is by scoring it on the scale of 10, you tell yourself the personal fulfillment you have towards graphic design. If you enjoy it so well, okay, if you enjoy it so well that you can rate over 10, you love doing it so much, you can rate it highest, then you write 10 there. If it's something you just love, maybe you don't love it so much, but you know you just have a thing for it, okay, and it's probably in the center, you can give it a 5. Okay, that's for personal fulfillment. Personal fulfillment is how you feel about it. If you love it or you like it or you hate it or you're just passing time with it, you score yourself on the scale of 10. Then you also score that particular skill for the first one, with the value to market. Okay, how valuable is it in the market? Are a lot of persons looking for it? Are there a lot of potential prospects who are there a lot of potential prospects who want to get or who need this service, who have a problem of, okay, needing a graphic designer? You are going to also score it on the scale of 10. How valuable is it to the market? And the third is you are going to score it also by its profitability. How profitable is it to you? Okay, how profitable is graphic design right now in Nigeria? How profitable is it outside Nigeria? You're going to score over 10. Okay, is it very, very profitable? Are person making a lot of money from it? All right, is it a 10? Is it a 5? Is it a 2? Is it a 6? You are going to score it too. I hope you understand. If you understand everything I explained right now, just type in the chat section, I understand. If you understand, type it in the chat section, I understand. Let me know that you understand. All right, I need a feedback, then we can go ahead. Type in the comment section and let me know that you understand. If there's anything you're not understanding, still let me know in the chat session. Let me know in the chat session very quickly. Okay, okay, I can see I understand. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful one. Thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead. All right, let's go ahead. All right, so when you scored each of those skills you have written down, I want you to total everything up for each of them. If for the first one you have, it is 888. All right, for three of them, okay, I want you to total it up, which is going to be what? 24. Okay, you total it up and put 24. The total score shouldn't be more than 30. Okay, total it up and you write 24, and you do this for each and every one of those skills. I want to do this for each one of the skills and services or products that you wrote down there in the first column. All right, I want you to do this right now. Do it right now. Do it right now. Beautiful, beautiful one, guys. Do it right now. Okay, total it up, for each of them, total everything up. And when you've totaled everything up, I want you to look at the one with the highest score. Look at the one with the highest score. Look at the ones that took first and second. Okay, look at the ones that did that with the highest score and with the second highest score. All right, look at the ones with the highest score and with the second highest score. And if you found them, I want to tell you that these are your most valued skills. Now, I want to quickly highlight that when you're listing down those skills, I want you to make sure if you made a mistake after I saying this, you can do it again. I want you to make sure that you broke down every of those skills to their very tiny little bit. Don't just say something like design, content creation, and all of that. You can say can break it down to I want to be a logo designer, or I want to be a brand identity designer, or I want to be a social media content creator. Break it down. A sports designer, list it out very, very well and strategic. All right, if you want to be a design coach, you put it in there, you put it down, you list it out. So if you're just saying I want to be a designer, I want to be a content creator, I want to be an influencer and all of that, even if it's outside design, it mustn't just be anything you want to do in your life, any kind of business you want to do. I want you to write it down there and give answers to it. Okay, because we don't want anything distracting you on your journey to making your first million. So you have to know what you need to work with. You cannot be, like it is said, jack of all trades, master of none. if you are a jack of all trades, you want to be everywhere, you want to making money with everything in design, you'll find out that you might not even do anything. I used to have this some time back where I had these different skills, I was learning different skills, I was trying to build multiple streams of income. And because I was trying to build multiple streams of income, I was sharing my 100% energy to each of, let's say there were five skills, five streams of income I was building at the same time. I'll share my energy to each of these skills. Sorry, we'll get back to this slide very soon. I'll share my energy to each of these skills, right? And because I'll share my energy to each of these skills at the same time, okay, let's say I had 100%, I've shared 20, 20, 20, 20, 20 to five of them. And after sharing 20, 20, 20, the time for any one of them to begin to give me results will take a very long time, take a very very long time. And because of that, I will not see these results, I will get exhausted and I'll quit on time. But if you focus it on one single thing, focus the whole 100% energy, you can go it very fast. And when you've grown that one, you can use your income or your profit to build the next stream of income and build the next one. And that is why we are doing this, so that you will know what you need to focus on, and where your focus or your all your resources, all your vision structure should go to, and what you need to build, so that you can be profitable with this, have a focus, and build a structure for yourself that will make you so much money. All right. So if you've done this, what's going to happen is you've had these things taken down. I also want to look at it for the persons who want to continue with me after today's session. Persons who want to continue with me inside, all right, after today's session, we'll look at it and I'll tell you how you can use this to build a good structure for your personal customer journey map. All right, let's go ahead. Time is fast spent. All right, so the next blueprint, the second blueprint I'm going to show you is your customer journey map. Okay, see the same structure: who, what, and why, but now it's different. Who are your customers? Okay, who are your customers, what are their needs and wants, that is their problems. And then the third one is, why are they having these problems? If you can figure these three things out, then this is a second blueprint that you need to scale from wherever you are. Who are your customers? What are their needs and wants? First, needs has to do with internal, wants has to do with external. All right, so in design, product design, when we are when building an app or a software, and when we are doing the user research, one of the things we look out for is, first we meet our user audience. Okay, our targeted audience. Okay, or the persons that fall into our customer journey map, into our user persona. And then one of the things we ask is, okay, what do you want this app to have? What are the features, or what are the things you want this app to have, which is their want? And then something else we do for that user research is we have to follow them up to now see their need. Their need is something that they might not really want to express, but it's something very very important to them, that when you add that feature when we add that feature to the software or the app, it's going to help them have a better user experience. So that is why you need to find out what their needs are and what their wants are. All right, this is the customer journey map. What their needs are and what their wants are. What First, like I said, for the who are your customers? What are their needs and wants, which all of them sums to their problems? And then why are they having these problems? Okay, in that word too, when you answer what their needs and problems are, like we've already seen in the first one that we did for our personal journey map, what is the solution? Okay, what you now be answering is, what problem are we solving? Now you now know what their needs and problem is. Then what you're now looking at is, okay, how is your solution going to come in? What is the solution? What solution are you giving them? Okay, what solution are you offering them? You know their needs and their wants. What solution are you offering them? What solution are you offering them? Then the third thing is, why are they having a problem? You have to figure out why they have a problem. What could be the cause? Let's say that your customers are middle-aged business guys, internet marketers. All right, the next question that might come up is, okay, Meanwhile, when you're doing that customer, okay, this is something we do in the inside. But the persons who will stay or want to go ahead with me, we'll be building user personas. We'll be building user personas, okay, that will help, okay, that's going to help us to know who our customers or who our users or who our clients are. Okay, we can call it the client persona now. Okay, the client persona. Okay, and then we'll be looking at who they are. Will be very specific down to what their age could be, you know, where they can be working. All right, now we are looking at getting high paying clients because we want to make more money. We can't be expecting to be seeing 1 million upwards and we still want to be staying with the guys who are still telling us 1.5, 2.5 or 500 for a design or for a logo or whatever. We need to leave those people and position ourselves in a place where we can get high ticket clients, high paying clients. All right, it's what I did when I tried to move my price from where it was and the next it. I had to now look position myself by doing all of this. Okay, after I learned from Pizdo and other of my coaches and mentors over the years, how to position myself to be seen by these guys. Okay, and this building this customer journey map will help you to do that. So when you figure that, let's say your customer is a middle-aged internet marketer who is looking for, and the problem person is having is looking for someone to be managing her social media, okay, or his social media. But then what the person really needs is looking for somebody that will not just manage the social media but will manage it, okay, and put out content that will convert and bring more audience, more visibility to them, to the business, and also make them more money, which is a major need that they might not want to them. You might see that and they tell you, I'm looking for someone to manage my social media. But the real need is they're looking for someone that will manage it and will grow the visibility and help them to make more sales with social media. All right. And then when you figure this out, now why are they having this problem? They are having this problem because they don't know how to do it. Okay, or they have tried different persons and they have failed. Okay, and when you answer this question, when you figure it out, this is why they're having a problem. Let's say they have tried and they have failed, or they had someone doing this before and the person failed them. So now you're not looking at what mistakes did that person make and how do I make sure that I don't make those mistakes and still position myself as the best solution, like we saw in the personal journey map. Why are you the best solution? Why is the solution the best? Okay, that's what we're looking at now, how to position ourselves so that we'll be the best solution. Okay, so now we have figured out who the customer is, what they want and what they need, and why they're having a problem. When you now answer these 3 questions, you can now go back to your personal journey map. How do I become the best solution for this? Okay, how are you going to make them know that if they get you to manage their social media account, be putting out the contents, carousels, designs, and all of that, marketing designs, that they will experience visibility and they will grow and make more sales. All right, this is now what you have to be showing them. Now when you figure this out, I want you to put down this drawing. This drawing, why when we go inside, we will look at how we'll build more this, and I will show the couple of persons who will come inside with me how they can use this to build a good structure for themselves to aim for high ticket clients. Okay, now when you have figured this, the next thing you now have to do is to craft a no-brainer offer. The no-brainer offer, a no-brainer offer is an offer that your client have a very low chance, a very low probability to say no to. A no-brainer offer is an offer you put up that they can never say no to. Like I myself, you cannot come sit down with me on a negotiation call, and just say no to me like that. The chances of you saying no after I give you my offer is very, very low. Like it's 1/100 low. Okay, 1/100 low, because I've done this series of exercise and building this for you even before we get on that call, and I know just what your problem is and how to get on that negotiation call with you to give you to listen to you and know the right solution, to give to you after empathizing with your problem. All right, after empathizing with your problem, and before I start crafting out my no-brainer offer for you, which will make it very difficult for you to say no to, because even if you don't have the money, you just know that one way or the other you have to find the money and come, because this is a very powerful offer I'm giving to you. Meanwhile, write this down somewhere that the value you are giving to your clients has to be bigger than the price you are asking them. All right. Okay, it has to be bigger. It has to be bigger than it. So if you want your clients to pay you 100,000 naira for a logo design or 200,000 naira for a logo design, you have to make sure that the value you are giving them, the value of your logo design, is more than the price you are asking them to pay. Is more than that 200K you are asking them to pay. Perhaps not a no-brainer. All right. Now that is what I'll be showing you inside how to craft this no-brainer offer and how to go ahead to sell it while you are going on a call or while you are speaking to a client. First, how to attract these clients after you've answered the first personal journey map. Okay, who you are, what your service is, or what your offer is, or what your solution is, or what problem you are solving, and how your solution is the best for it. And then you figured out who your customers are to help you to know how to be putting out. It will help you to know how to be putting out your content, how to position yourself in the online space, how to leverage on the online space to attract high paying clients